make the right choices. The decisions we make daily determine how we do in life. Let's look at Abraham and Lot. When the quarreling begins, Abraham suggests to part company. If you go left, I'll go right. If you go right, I'll go left. This is the type of decision we make all the time. Do I go left or right here? Be honest with yourself. Put in the same position. How many of us would have made the exact same decision as Lot? Lot chose the lands of Jordan because they were fertile and full of possibilities. He thought about his family and workers. Who wanted to live in a desolate place? Nobody. He gravitated toward the evils of that area. In today's terms, it was a funner place to live. His family and herdsmen were probably ecstatic to learn of Lot's decision. It was the smarter choice. But Lot left out one thing. He didn't pray. He didn't consult God or think about what God wanted him to do. He was probably afraid to ask because he knew the answer. Abraham, on the other hand, didn't think about how fertile the land was, or how happy his wife, children, and herdsmen would be. He didn't think about how much better his business would do near an area like Sodom. Instead, Abraham left it to Lot to decide. But ultimately, he considered God. He considered God's will and what God wanted him to do. Do you see the difference? When faced with a decision, Lot looked immediately at what would please him, his family, and his business. He looked at the conditions, the pros and cons. He did exactly what most of us would do. Not Abraham. He didn't care about those things. He thought about God and his will. That's it. And look what happened. Lot lost his wife, business, and family. He committed adultery with his daughters. On the other hand, the Lord came to Abraham and said, I am your shield, your very great reward. And think about this. When Abraham learned his relative had been taken captive, he called out 318 trained men born in his household. 318. Compare that to Lot, who lost everything. So think about Abraham and Lot when you make a decision. What looks good isn't always good. Before you make a decision, pray and consider God first.